Yo everybody, here we are in part 1 of the second scenario. As you can see right here, I have a big village. I don't know what I named this village. It doesn't say. I did name the river though, and I named it the Major Cack. Actually, I didn't name it. That was actually the river, the biggest river I think that's in, or one of the biggest rivers I think that's in Greenland. At least it is one of the rivers. Whatever. It was a long time ago that I did this. And in this scenario, this is more of reminiscent of the first Joan of Arc mission or Barbarossa's March or one of those types of missions. You cut my drift. And our objective is to get rid of the Wildmen's presence that is in our way from getting our convoy, I guess you could say, or brigade, whatever, back to our homeland. And in that way, in between us and that homeland, or wherever our homeland, and being up the River Bandits again, who are our allies now, are the Wildmen. So we have to get rid of them. And there is an optional objective. There is an old military post somewhere in the forest located, and it is possible for us to use it to reinforce our army that will be somewhat depleted as we go and face the Wildmen in the forest. And obviously, like keeping other heroes alive, you have to keep Harold the Hard-Raid alive. So hints here. Okay, your path will lead to the Major Cack. Manage both your divided armies, as losing one will greatly dampen your ability to reach that Major Cack. Always protect your two heroes. Even so, your forces aren't powerful enough when you can't put your heroes in the fray. We'll go through this. If you expect, okay, so once you get there, the River Bandit, once you get to the Major Cack, which splits this map in half, River Bandit should be able to give you a ship to get you across. And with the abundance of lumber in the forest, Wildmen have been said to be able to produce their own siege units. Be on the lookout for utilizing siege units for yourself. Alright, so here's our two groupings. We just have lowly units of spearmen, upgraded spearmen, archers, scout cavalry. And then we got Hrolf the Ganger and Harold the Hard-Raid men-at-arms as well. So slowly but surely, you want to inch ahead. You want to make teams for yourself. That's fine. I will do that. This is somewhat difficult of a mission, and I don't know if I gave these guys a team yet. I don't know if I'm ever gonna remember this. Oh, jeez, probably not. Just saying. Get off the screen, Archer. All right, whatever. So we're gonna send these guys up first, and slowly but surely you just want to peck away at your enemies. And you're gonna see a lot of militia, some wild women, I believe some siege units and some wolves, and apparently some of these guys as well, and Wood Raiders. That's their name. Get rid of the militia. No, don't let them attack my archers. Too many militia for me. They're just chopping away at my men-at-arms. How is this happening? Get in there, Harold the Hard-Raid. Alright, so that didn't work out as well as I would have hoped it would have worked out. And as you can see right there, Harold the Hard-Raid is a ranged unit. He is not a melee unit. I don't know if these are dire wolves or not. Shouldn't matter all that much. Alright. And in chapter these guys, it's a bunch of militia and hunting wolves, so not any dire wolves. I do hate dire wolves. And I don't know if you can go east here at all, or that's just in another slight opening. Alright, so we're gonna leave that. Wildmen of the Wilderness. How eerie that sounds. And once again, this is on. It's always on hardest. It says moderate right then. I'm gonna take the timer off actually. That's kind of annoying me. But for this mission, since your allies, your enemies can't produce any units, it doesn't matter. Now I noticed that it was at moderate. I forgot to change it in the testing mode, but it won't matter considering the fact that my enemies can't produce any of their own units. Or can't get any resources for themselves or anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to stop them. Okay. And we're going to move on. Not like it was really necessary to take out these houses. What else we got? What else we got? It's been a while since I created this scenario, but I know there's some more units out here. There's got to be on this little opening. And there's going to be slight openings every once in a while once you get through the forest. Just to help you see a little bit better. And you can see these two paths are slightly divided. And was this the right direction for me to go into? I cannot recall. Very eerie winding forest that we are in. No Scythian Wildwomen have been spotted yet, thankfully. As they are just not pleasant. Enough of optilogging me. And no, I'm not making fun of anyone's language, okay? I'm just joking around. I commend those that know how to speak multiple language, and I'm fine with those that don't speak my language. So I'm not trying to make fun of anybody here. Just because I've gotten a comment about that when I was saying some nom back when I was when I was in the Saladin campaign. Oh, shoot me in the butt. I forgot that this was an iron boar. Run for your lives. Run for your life. Run for your life. The iron boar has struck life and death. Okay. That was very, very nerve-wracking right there. Get out of my way, my friends. Okay, so here's another iron boar, I believe. I forgot that I put these into the game. Rabid wolf goes down with 3 fell swoops of the flying axe. And oh, where are you gonna go? Come and chase me. Come and chase me. Come and chase me. I know you got hero points and you can get healed. I know what you're up to. So can I, though. Ah, you might be in need of a few archers for the road ahead. Willing to sacrifice an archer for the death of the iron boar. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Learn to do it. Okay. Just keep on plowing through. Be resilient. There's a little slight opening here. Don't get discouraged. There is space. Torches will light the way for you. Not really, but we like to think that. Because of course. And Iron Greenland has resigned. Doesn't really matter. I believe I had like 1 unit on the map or something. Or maybe the River Bandits took them out and it's not a big deal. Alright, so get rid of them. Some mere militia. Did I leave them? Yeah, I left them right about the same spot. And there's a big yurt. I'm just going to take it out for my own personal satisfaction and greed. A great reason. A lot of wounded soldiers, but still some with quite a bit of green. Beatlek. Why is Harold always in the back? Do you feel privileged, Scout Cavalry, for being the weakest unit in the game? Or does that go to the Spearmen Militia? Why don't you 3 have a bout together? And the River Bandits are now in the castle edge. I don't care if the enemy's in your town. I don't even know how that's possible. There are no units on your side of the map. You lying fiend. So I'm going to stop right there. Work with the southern group more so at this point, which I would say is a little bit weaker. Just because Hrolf doesn't have a ranged attack. And I hope you guys were not too upset with the ending of the previous scenario, because I was pretty pissed at myself. Sorry for not getting them up there as frequently. It's got my mind on other things, quite honestly, at this point. And I was on vacation, so I'm back now. We'll be going off to college in about 10 days. But I do have about 40 parts of another playthrough that I've been planning on getting up, already saved up, so I could be pumping out those. So we're about 12 minutes in, I believe. About 8 minutes to go. And this one's going to be a lot shorter than the previous scenario, thankfully. I don't quite remember what the next scenario looks like yet. I'll have to check that out. Again, quit your freaking lying. Oh, crap. Oh, frick. Darn monk. You're gonna die, clown. Get back here. Alright, I'm gonna frickin' arrow you. Quit healing him. Friar Tuck. Go back to Nottingham. Whatever that. Where are you going? Where are you going, you piece of crap? What the heck are you doing? He's like under a spell. He doesn't even know where to go. What the heck is he doing? Alright, so we're just going to lead militia into the fray. Which is good, since they're weak as heck. After my freaking Herald Red Rum was running with his head cut off. And the game's getting awfully slow right now, which is pissing me off. I thank you. Let's check out the monastery. What happened to the monastery? And you! Get up there with your buddies. So keep on trucking. And we're getting pretty close. I'm trying to remember exactly when this ends. Somewhere around halfway here we are. Shoddy, River Bandits. I'm gonna mute you pretty soon. I don't know how to do that. And, oh, we took on the outpost. You know what to do. Knock it down. A small path here. It's got an opening. And Archer is still trying to find his way. Let it burn. Yeah, you can see right now it's getting somewhat slower, and that's the curse of my computer. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been able to produce as many walkthroughs. I've had this guy for about 5 years. It's got a 67 gigabyte hard drive, so I'm limited in what I can do at this point. I'm getting a new one soon, so hopefully it'll be a revival in that area. Whoa, where'd you appear out of? Okay. Is that done? Okay, beautiful. Alright, I'm going to send these guys this way. Don't know what I'm going to find. Well, that's the fun in it all. And I've left an archer somewhere behind. And once again, I can't tell what's on the map. A map that's covered in snow, and I'm gray. Which makes me gray. Inside. So just going to have to bear with me through the choppy recording right now. It's the best I can possibly do. Now we got an archer town. Which might be a little tricky for us, considering I don't have ranged units. And Hrolf the Ganger is not ranged. Okay, the enemy is freaking firing at me with 6 archers. Shut up about an enemy being in your town. Alright, so thankfully Hrolf the Ganger has nasty armor. and he gets healed himself, so we don't really have to worry about him dying. And now we got them cornered. Easy disposal of them. 2 lazy scout cavalry. Chop chop. Now the game is suddenly faster. So that archery range will go down here pretty soon. Skeletons littered across the map. Yep, being murderous, I'll die in this desert. And the trees keep appearing. Darn it, keeping my guys separated, and you may think there's a gap in those trees, but there is sure as heck not. Don't even think about trying it, because I'm not. As the path continues to meander. Lead me on, scout cavalry. What is this in your lying? Quit yelling help. Help yourself out, okay? If anything, I own Greenland's there, and he has freaking 85 for his score. So as you can see right here, I kind of made different stops on the way. One's a stable, one's an archery range, a monastery. Kind of mix it up. Obviously, this one was not too much difficulty. So I got the scout stable. Small brigade here, protecting Hrolf. So that stable goes down. I'm getting close to being able to meet up, but once again, it'll meander back. And I'm probably getting pretty close to time. I got about 2 minutes remaining as these guys trot on in. And I believe there is a siege, number of siege weapons in our way, or some more units, considerable amount of units in our way before the end. So it's definitely not over by any means. And a now. So this will go north, and they do meet up at one point. Oh crap. Run away. Run away. Run away. There's a gap in the trees. Okay. Run away. Kill these dang onagers. Yeah, I'm gonna shut you up, piece of crap. Yeah, how many axes does it take to freaking kill a mangonel? Answer me that, Tootsie Roll. Alright, so take that one out, and that's going to be it for this part, it looks like. I'm not going to keep moving on, because I don't want to kill myself on screen yet. In video game world, that is. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching the first part of the second scenario in this Greenland campaign.